The tranquility of Mercy Hill, a small town nestled quietly in the foothills of Virginia, was shattered one brisk autumn morning. The unsettling news had rapidly spread through the town's grapevine that Joanna Carter, the 23-year-old librarian known for her gentle demeanor and bright smile, had disappeared under mysterious circumstances. It was unlike Joanna to leave her post at the library unattended, especially since she was meticulously punctual and organized. Concern grew when her apartment revealed no signs of her immediate plans or whereabouts, only an open book on the coffee table and a half-finished cup of tea, still warm. Detective Aaron Finch, a seasoned officer who had recently moved to the small town from the bustling streets of Richmond, took charge of the investigation. With an eye for detail and a knack for reading between the lines, Finch started his inquisition at the last place Joanna was seen, Mercy Hill's public library. His interviews with her colleagues painted a picture of a woman loved by all, with seemingly no enemies. Yet, the puzzle began to form its first shape when the detective discovered that on the eve of her disappearance, Joanna had been working on an archive project, dealing with old newspapers and forgotten histories of Mercy Hill. In one of the archives, Joanna had scribbled a note. "Found something big. Need to check this out." With only this cryptic clue, Finch delved deeper into the previous lives of Mercy Hill's residents. His trail led him to an old, unresolved case from the 1970s involving the vanishing of another young woman, Eliza Gresham, whose case had abruptly closed with no leads or suspects. Was there a connection? The answer lay in an ancient-looking record book found hidden behind other dusty volumes in a neglected corner of the library's old records room. As Finch leafed through the pages, his heart raced. The book chronicled police reports and newspaper articles about several undeservedly forgotten historical crimes in Mercy Hill, annotated with recent notes that could only belong to Joanna. The investigation took a dramatic turn when Finch interviewed Herbert Caldwell, a retired and highly respected figure in the community, whose name was featured in the annotated notes. Caldwell's home, a grand but weathered mansion, bore the stains of time and secrecy. In their conversation, Caldwell's demeanor changed swiftly when Finch queried about the old case of Eliza Gresham. The seasoned detective saw through his facade, realizing that the retired man knew more than what he led on. Persistent and thorough, Finch managed to uncover an old alliance, a clandestine relationship between Caldwell and the local police when he was the mayor. This alliance had purposefully misguided several investigations, including that of Eliza Gresham. Caldwell had never anticipated that decades later, a young librarian's curiosity would reopen doors that should have remained closed. Realizing that Joanna might have uncovered these secrets, Finch surmised that Caldwell sought to silence her. Acting on a combination of intuition and evidence, Finch and his team raided Caldwell's property. Hidden away in a dimly lit cellar, they found Joanna, disoriented but alive. Caldwell was arrested, unable to bear the weight of his past actions any longer. As Joanna recovered, the town of Mercy Hill was left to grapple with the revelations of its dark, manipulated past. Detective Finch was honored not just for his adept resolution of the case, but also for restoring a sense of peace to the troubled town. Joanna returned to her duties at the library, now with an even deeper resolve to uncover and learn from the histories hidden in her beloved archives. Mercy Hill, though marked by its newly unveiled scars, began to heal, an echo of justice resonating through its streets.